everybody, Sean from Movie Assault here, and it's time for another video. This time around, I wanted to show off what I picked up at Big Lots. I just decided to stop in at one of my local Big Lots stores on the off chance that they may have gotten in some new movies. And I don't know if they did, but I found some stuff I hadn't seen before. So I picked up a few things. These are all blind buys, but they're relatively cheap, and I figured that I would just, take a chance on them. So if you've seen any of these, let me know if they're any good. Some of these probably aren't. I probably have low expectations for the first one. This is something called Open 24 Hours. It's about a mentally paranoid, delusional woman who gets a job at an all-night or a gas station that's open 24 hours, and apparently her friends and other people start showing up dead, and her ex-boyfriend is apparently some sort of murderer or something. I don't know. It looked kind of interesting, so I figured I'd pick it up. Maybe a possible Halloween 15 candidate. But anyway, that was one. I had already picked up the first one of this, so I saw the second one. I figured I might as well grab it in case I like the first one. This is the second best exotic Marigold Hotel with Judi Dench, Maggie Smith, Bill Nye, Dev Patel, Celia Marie, and Penelope Wilton, and David Strathairn. So I figured I would grab this. I did get the first one recently. I've been curious about this movie for a long time. This came out 2001. I thought it was early 2000s, late 90s, but it's the only movie that I'm aware of that Sylvester Stallone starred in a movie with Burt Reynolds. Also has Gina Gershon and some other people that I've never heard of. It is called Driven. I've not heard anything about it, good or bad. I just know it exists, so I figured I'd pick it up. It was $6. Although I think Big Lots may want to work on their comparative value. We'll sell it for $6, but it normally is free. I don't know, but I figured I'd pick that one up. The completist in me, which always gets me into trouble when it comes to buying movies, had me pick this one up. I have the Critters box set from Shout Factory, Scream Factory, so I figured I would complete the set by picking up Critters Attack. I've heard bad things about this one, but seeing it in the wild, I figured I would just take the opportunity and add it to the collection. That's all I can really say about that one. This one is kind of interesting because it's starring Stephen Dorff, and he is an actor who has just gotten better with age. I don't know anything about the plot. I really don't. I literally bought this on the strength of the fact that Stephen Dorff is in it, but it's called Break. I don't know anything about this one, and I would read the back of it, but it's really long, and I don't feel like reading it. At least to you, I will read it to myself, but apparently it's some sort of like mystery thriller with him enduring new rounds of psychological torture every time this alarm goes off. Also a possible candidate for the Halloween 15. I picked this up. This is a Shudder original called Blood Quantum. I have not heard anything about this at all. The review on the back says it's a pulse-pounding treat from birth, movies, and death, and an action-packed thrill ride, according to Film Inquiry. But I thought the plot sounded interesting. It says the indigenous people in the isolated reserve of Red Crow are immune to the zombie plague that has taken over their nation, but that doesn't mean their lives aren't at risk. It's up to Trailer, the tribal sheriff, to protect the families residing on the reserve and a flood of desperate refugees from the hordes of bloodthirsty walking white corpses that are closing in. So yes, it's another zombie movie, but it has sort of a Native American Indian twist. So I thought that might be interesting. And then last but not least, I thought this was a pretty decent deal. I found 4K of Maleficent with Angelina Jolie. Picked this up. This is still sealed, brand new. Everything's intact, for $10. So I picked this up as well. So yeah, none of these were there the last time I was there. So either they got new stuff in or they brought new stuff out of the back. But again, don't sleep on Big Lots. Big Lots still is getting stuff in, or at least putting new stuff out. So if you're looking for some movies, check your local Big Lots. So there you go. Just a quick video, show you what I picked up. And I will see you later on this month. And as always, don't forget to check out Talking Movies with Sean and Kenny, our little live stream / podcast that happens every other Tuesday. You'll find it right here on this channel, at least for a little while, and on its own channel, which is Talking Movies with Sean and Kenny. And I'll put a link below. We've got an episode coming up next week. We will be talking about asylum films with a special guest. So I will talk about that more as it gets closer. So thanks again for watching, everybody. As always, I appreciate all the new subscribers. I've gotten a lot in the past couple of weeks, and I do appreciate it. And thanks again, as always, for watching to the end of the video. I do appreciate your attention span. Thank you. Take it easy.